So what kind of branding trends do you see coming?
In 2017, I think it's going to be a fascinating year at kind of a macro level for the United States, and we're obviously going through right now and winding down a very divisive and very front of the newspaper, maybe should be in the back of the newspaper, political campaign, and I think it's really rubbed some raw emotions with the majority of the population on one side or the other. I think once the election is finalized and the calendar turns, people are going to be looking for a sense of normalcy, a sense of kind of returning to their comfort zones, a sense of returning to their lives and their understanding that as a person there, they can even be above and beyond all the messiness that went on in the elections. And I think brands can help play a large role in that with the messages that they send to their constituents and to their customers and clients, and in communicating to the clients along the value bases that are relevant and important to them as individuals. So I think you're going to see a lot of marketing that gets away from hyperbole, gets back more towards values and core beliefs type of thing, and helps people reground themselves in, hey, regardless of what goes on in Washington and the craziness and the messiness, my life and the life that I have around me with my family and friends and community is a good one.
In our last AMA branding SIG, we had some conversation around organizations focusing more on brand and getting back to some basics of brand. And you know, over the years with technology and things, we as consumers are just inundated with messages. We get pounded on the way to work, we get pounded at work with just all this stuff, and we've gotten really good at ignoring a lot. Do you think with this turn in history, this page turn, and some of the things you mentioned with normalcy, do you think we'll, as marketers, we'll get back to some basic messaging that's more connected, where people pay more attention to, or do you think this whole idea of more and more messages just to get somebody to notice you because of all the noise? Do you see that changing any at all?
No. I think there's always been, not always, let me start. No.
I got that part.
No, I think that there has always been a challenge to get the consumer's attention, right? Once you made it past the 1970s and three television stations and the like, you know, there was always a plethora of television stations, outdoor billboards, magazines, you name it. There were different ways to communicate. And in today's world, consumers are consuming just more and more content. And they are going to continue to consume more and more content, right? And so it's just going to be incumbent upon companies to figure out, how do I put out content in a way, shape, and form that people want to consume to break through that clutter? But I don't think that the amount that gets published or gets put out there will be reduced, and I don't believe that the amount that the consumers want to consume will be reduced either.